Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video. This in front of us is our, well, half-finished building number 3. I'm going to put some glass and obviously some doors in here. For now, though, it's going to serve our purpose because I think it's finally time to start trying to make something that uses power. So I've been doing a little bit of a look, so there's going to be a bit of an experiment. Now, the furnace generator needs these redstone chipsets, so we can't make that. But we are going to need the chipsets really quickly. So I'm going to make a survivalist generator first, which kind of means we're going to need some blocks of coal, a piston, furnace and stuff. So I'm going to just give this a go now. So we need compressor. That's going to be 7 of them. So we need compressor. We're going to need a few of these. Let's try that, and then awesome, 2 of those. Piston, iron gear, so we're going to need 4 bits of iron. Let's throw them in there. Hope there's enough fuel. Now we do have squirreled away here from a previous experiment that didn't quite work. Got a bunch of stuff, so let's get... Yeah, we're just about out there. Let's throw that down there. Grab. 2, 3. Awesome. That'll do for now. We're going to need to grab our gear. Now, what else are we going to need? 3 blocks of coal. Should be pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. What else are we going to need? Piston. Pretty easy. 1 of those. 1 of those. Some of those. That's if the piston is still the same. Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Would have been really annoying if they'd changed that. So with the piston, a couple more bits of redstone, a gear, should be 4 ingots exactly. So we have redstone, that piston, our blocks of coal, and a gear. We have a survivalist generator. Fantastic. So I'm going to place this down just there, and then let's burn some wood in there and see what happens. Cool. We're building up. 100,000 RF stored. Let's just store some power. Cool. So the next thing I wanted to do was we're going to need to make those chipsets, which means we're going to need the assembly table, which means we're going to need obsidian. Now, obsidian is going to be nasty, because to mine obsidian, we need to make, well, we need something that's obsidian or harder. Luckily, you might remember in one of the previous episodes, we have some mana steel. Now, mana steel is actually as hard as obsidian, well, it's supposed to be anyway, so this is potentially a little bit of a hack to make ourselves a mana steel pick, which means we can go down and harvest some. Oh, see, that's not looking like it's melting. Oh, they've changed it. You can't do mana steel. Okay, so we're going to have to find another way of making something as hard as obsidian. Now I do have another idea. So we can't use the mana steel. Let's throw that back. Now the other idea I had was to actually use obsidian. Now if we can't mine obsidian, we might actually be able to pipe obsidian into there using water and lava. That's going to mean we need some, what are they called? Transfer node liquids, transfer pipes. So, not the rationing pipe. Retrieval node? No, we don't need the retrieval node. We need transfer node liquids, that one. And transfer pipe, which is a bunch of stone slabs. Stone slabs, pretty easy to do. So there's 6 of those. We're going to need glass. Just grab a bit of that. Need that. Actually, it's like that. Oh, right the first time. Transfer pipe. Excellent. So now in order to make the transfer node for liquids, this is liquid transfer the same way as regular. They'll only attempt to insert. So these insert things. So we're going to need a couple of lapis, use up one of my buckets, some iron. Expensive buckets. Going to a good cause though. That's one of those. One of my buckets. What else was it? 2 bits of iron. Oh, damn it. What do I need to do? Hate when that happens. Where are we? Bucket. And iron. Transfer mode liquids. Awesome. So, what we're going to try and do, and I'm doing this all live, so I'm not even sure this is going to be possible. But we should be able to throw that. Throw it. It's not working. That way. Yes, that way is cool. So let's go like that. We'll need the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the empty one so that I can change it. And then we're going to put the transfer node like that. Excellent. And then let's put that down. Put one lava in there. Yes, it's in there. I do have a wrench somewhere. There we go. Now, those of you wondering how to make the wrench, it's pretty easy. You just need to... see, that's not... That's not doing it either. So I wonder what's wrong with this transfer node and how we get liquids to go in there. Maybe we need to pump the liquid in. Somehow. Alright, let me go away for a minute. I will be back in just a moment once we've figured out how to pump some lava and water into this Tinker's smeltery. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back, and it didn't actually take that much in the end. I just needed a stone transfer pipe with the waterproofing on it, which I did with some cactus, of course. So nice and easy there. Now if I get some water, I should be able to add them in nice 1-to-1 ratios. There we go, water going in. Look at that, molten obsidian. Excellent stuff. Cool. So what we can actually do now is, instead of just using an obsidian pick, we can use, what is it, this one here? We can use alumite 2 obsidian, 2 iron, and 5 aluminium. So there's 2 obsidian. Oh, what did I just say that was? 5 aluminium and 2 iron. So 2 iron, and where's aluminium? I can't really see that at the top. What is that? Silver, lead, aluminium. 5 of those. Now we should be able to go 5 of those, 2 of those, and with a bit of luck we'll make some alumite. So we need that back, we need the tool rod, we need the binding, and the pickaxe head. I'm just going to make the whole thing out of it. Now we're going to need to bust this back out again, which we should be able to do at this level. Put that back in, put the faucet back on, put that back there. Clean up after ourselves a little bit. And how are we looking? Okay, so we've got 5 aluminium, 2 obsidian, last 2 of those. That down. Let's put some stuff away. Actually, I'll need those for later. Let's put what was I putting back in there? The book. And let's just put that back, redstone back. Cool, that should do us. Should be just about done. There we go. 3 alumite, perfect. So we can make one of those, the head, and the last piece. And what we'll do is we will put the last piece out as an ingot, because we're going to need to repair this at some point. Actually, we will just leave the ingot one on there. Everyone seems to use that one. Pickaxe. So now we have that, and that. And we have our alumite pickaxe. Excellent. Cool. So that means we can now harvest some stuff that should be at the obsidian level. So let's just dive down to my mine and we'll have a look. I've got some already waiting. Bit of a trek. Down here. And here we go. So I'm just going to make sure there's no lava underneath. And then we break. Looks like it's happening. It's green at the top. Awesome, first bit of obsidian. Cool, so I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm going to mine out a bit more obsidian, and then we will go back up the top and see what else we need to make this assembly table, because it seems to be the thing that unlocks the rest of the stuff we need to do. So, see you in a minute. Okay, we are back once again, and I have a lovely stack of 42 obsidian here, which means that we can now actually get making our assembly table. So what we're going to need for that is, so we need the table and some lasers. We need 6 of those, redstone, a diamond, and then a diamond gear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The way to make a diamond gear is to throw that in there, get our gear thing again, and then we're also going to need to make ourselves a laser. Now, the laser is pretty easy, except for these diamantine electron tubes. It's going to be pretty expensive on diamonds, but we're going to need to make one of these at some point. So we might as well make it now. Which needs the thermionic fabricator. The thermionic fabricator is going to need a bunch of stuff. So gold's easy, glass is easy, a gold chest. Ouch, it's going to cost quite a bit in gold plate and iron chests, but that's okay, we're only going to make this once. Sturdy casing. A ton of bronze. So we can make the bronze in here with copper and tin. So I'm going to do a bunch of this off camera because it's going to take quite a while for me to melt down all this stuff. So I'll be back with you once I've made ourselves a thermionic fabricator, and we'll make the assembly table, and I'll come back before doing the rest of it because I want to make sure the thermionic fabricator works. So see you again in just a moment. Okay, we're back once again. I have my generator sitting here, I've got the assembly table already, and we've got our thermionic fabricator already. So we're going to have to use this quickly. Because what we're going to want to do is just make enough to make those 4. There we go. And then break it, because it's just going to keep using power otherwise. Oh, that actually filled up with quite a lot of power. Okay, so now we have our diamantine electron tubes, which was pretty easy to make. Well, easy. It took a lot of ingredients to make. We've got obsidian, 2 of those, lasers around, and we have our laser. So we should be able to just place this straight against there. Should be able to go like this, and that should. There we go. It's going to take a lot of power, 100,000, which is basically what this holds. So it's going to take a while to do that. Now, one thing I've forgotten to do, we're going to need a chest, and I might make. Let's just make a few of these, because this will automatically put it in the chest when it's done. Let's make 12 of them, which means we're going to need to put another 5 in there maybe. Cool. So once this has made that, what we're going to do is we're probably going to upgrade that generator to the furnace generator, because we now need these. Invar gear, pretty easy again, because we can do. Yep, so we've got all that stuff. Because we can use the Tinker's smeltery to basically make any alloys we want, we can just do the Invar, which I think is 2 iron and 1 ferrous, like 1 nickel. Or nickel or ferrous, that's depending on which mod pack is taking ownership of that. I think it's ferrous. Yeah, it's ferrous in this particular pack. So 2 iron, 1 ferrous, we'll get some Invar out of it, then we can make the gears. That will get us a slightly better generator. And then we can, I don't know what we're going to do from there. I need to look at really getting steel. So from there, I think we want to make this blast furnace if we can, which means we're going to need iron chipsets. Easy, 200,000, although that's expensive. Only needs 1 of them, however. Conductor, yeah, bit of copper, bit of rubber, more iron, so it's going to take quite a lot of iron, but we're going to need that. The other thing that might be good is what's it called? Metal former. Also going to need the machine casing. So anything we make from here on in is going to basically need. It's going to need a bunch of that stuff. But for now, I think that is a pretty good end to the episode. We've gotten ourselves our first bit of power. We've got our first laser and assembly table now making. We've even got our first redstone chipset, which is fantastic. So next time, we'll see where we get to. I might do some of the stuff off camera. Now that we've unlocked, like this is the chink in the armor, I think, to sort of get us over that hump with making stuff. It's a bit weird, this pack. It's a bit difficult to figure out which thing to make first. And we went through quite a lot of different options to try and figure out what to make first. But it seems to be that. Oh, what is that? It's a stone golem-y thing. It's awesome. I don't know if I want to take it on yet. So I mean, we went through. You can't make EU. You can't mine obsidian. You can't put mana steel in the thing. So it seems to be the only way that I've found is to do that little cheat thing with the lava and the water in there, and that sort of unlocks everything to get to the next steps. So anyway, that's all from me. As always, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.